she was saying Onyeka. It's not a fight. It's not a fight. It's a joke now. The same way she called them.
Wani has a problem with the way we are talking now.
Wahala in Big Brother's house. Now, this is a drama we all signed up for. The aftermath of the face-to-face nomination. Some people are crying. Some people are bewildered, asking, why on earth did you people call my name like that? Did I, contest for election? Some are slighted. Some are still talking about their relationship wahala, while we had an almost Gbos between Victoria and, of course, Onyeka, because our darling Parrot is no longer deaf and dumb. He spoke. Yes, guys, all this and more in this video. But first, let's start with the post-nomination blues. So some of your housemates were not really feeling good. Number one on the list is Topher. You guys already know the blunder that Topher made, putting out one person's name instead of two people, and Big Brother automatically put him up for a nomination. And I think another housemate also put him up, gaining him or putting him on the nomination list alongside 8 other housemates. Now he is crying because, both him and his former partner Suj are up for possible eviction, and their fear. The fan base that they might have gathered from the first week are now divided because they are unpaired, and he's afraid that they might just go to Suj. But thank God for him, because his Labu Anita was there to console him, letting him know that people that will love you. If the people that loved you before were like 10,000, they will multiply. Now I'm like, okay, Anita. Moving on, they had their wager, and I didn't really get everything the wager was all about, but I know it's all about fashion and all of that. Guess what? TJ opened his mouth and said that Kassia and Victoria should come and sew. They have seen resident Obioma. Resident tell us that will be sewing for them week in, week out. But my girls were like, after that, open our mouth, finish, put me up for possible eviction. You people are not asking me to sew. So we'll sew now. You people will just sit on the chop. Anyways, I'm sure they will still sew. But I enjoyed the drama that happened. Meanwhile, Ben was not really happy with OZ and OC, because they are the two people that put his name up for possible eviction, making him to be on the nomination list. He was like, why on earth would you people put me up? I thought we were good. We even talked about collaborating on the outside. I'm like, Ben, wake up. You did not come into that house with them. It's a game. You two, you shall nominate people. I understand he feels like, okay, he's kind of close to them, but there are other people that are closer to them than he is, so take a chill pill. Ben also was lamenting to Nelly about his family issues. And by family, I mean him and Chizoba, how Chizoba does not treat him uniquely, compared to the way she treats other guys. Well, that's a matter for another day, because Chizoba is not ready to lower down her standards to start kissing or touching and all of that. Moving on. Parrot spoke, guys. Our Parrot decided to make a grand entrance, adding chaos to the already chaotic house that we are already having. Yes, so the Parrot, first of all, in fact, it was all about Wani. Trust me, Wani's gist was the main thing for tonight. Her and Sean's relationship. The first was the gist that Onyeka was talking to. I think it was OZ or OC she was talking to that night. Remember the night that Chizoba drank? It was around that place that they have the bean, is it the bean bag or something like that? So that's where she starts. I remember that day. And she was talking to OC about, how she feels disrespected by Ben. Because I remember she and Ben had issues because of who was to take care of Chizoba. And she also talked about how all the people in the ship were moving to her first. Now, when that discussion came up, a lot of people were, a lot of the housemates were like, who said this? No, but some of them were suspecting that it was Onyeka. The second one was still Onyeka, where she was talking to, I forgot who she was talking to. I think it was, I'm not sure who, but I remember that conversation where she was talking about, that Wani was insecure because of her relationship with Sean, because of her butt, that Sean's ex had big butt, and that's it, that as long as there is, the nyash, that there will be no peace and all of that. She was talking about Wani's relationship and how, she's always there and all of that. Now, Wani clocked it real quick and said, that's Onyeka. That's Onyeka. The third one was the gist that happened some few days ago between Kassia and Kelly Ray. In fact, it was Kassia that was narrating to Kelly Ray how she feels like Onyeka being friends with Wani and Handy are just fake. Her friendship with them is just fake. How she's with them because she wants to be seen, she wants to be a camera, how she feels like one of them are strong on the outside. That's why she's friends with them. Now, nobody was ready to own up to that conversation. And Onyeka was if you look at Onyeka's face, you could see that she was really taken aback by that because she never expected that they would call her name. Like, this Parrot was busy dropping names. I'm like, Parrot, you are parroting tonight, so I like it. While there was a little bit of, who said what here and there, some of the housemates at some point became disinterested and they just dispersed. Yes, guys, but the drama continues because in the kitchen area, while they were talking about it, Wani, Handy, and of course Sean and Onyeka, they were still contemplating on who said that third gist. And Wani was like, the person should come up like that's been a P word, basically calling the person a coward for not owning up to their gist. Well, as they were saying that, Victoria was passing and Victoria was like, it's, Onyeka. And Onyeka was like, I accept it's me. What about you, Victoria? Power girl or something of that sort. And there was, a back and forth going on between the both of them. And I'm like, this thing is getting heated because at some point, Kassia walked in and I don't know who kind of, trying to come to make everything to be calm again. Like, are these people mad? Like, as it is now, the tension between Victoria and Onyeka is on. First, it was Onyeka nominating Victoria getting like 5 nominations, and now this whole Parrot talk. Yes, OC was even like, why is it always Onyeka? Why is she always, putting mouth, doing cho and all of that? And Handy was like, she's saying that these people came to meet her or came to ship with her first. Why didn't she go? Why didn't she go if they came to you? Like, why are you, talking about it and all of that? The drama is building small. Meanwhile, Kelly Ray was like, the way they are calling his name, they were calling his name Kelly Ray. Even like person where they, do election, when they are telling you the result for election. Because at this point, he does not understand it. Well, I also enjoyed the conversation he had with his woman, Kassia. While Kassia was feeling bad and really wanted to change it for the housemates, he was like, keep being you, because honestly, you don't know what is keeping you in that house. From the first week, they've been standing and they have always been saved with a smile on their faces. So she should not be, scared or try to change who she is. There are people watching them and there are people that like them as they are. So basically, these are some of the dramas that are happening tonight. Trust me, I believe that more are still to come. Shout out to Big Brother. He actually made this night an eventful one. I mean, this night has got to be the most eventful in the past, 2 weeks? Yes, guys, I actually did enjoy myself. This Parrot is busy calling out names and it's interesting. Once again, I'd like to remind you guys that 9 housemates are up for possible eviction. As you guys can see there, make sure you vote for your fave. Like I said yesterday in my video, this is the 7th week, yes, and there are still 16 housemates in that house. It's going to be a clean sweep come next week, Sunday. Yes, because you do not want your fave to be in the bottom 5. It's going to be very dangerous. You want them to be in the top 3 or at least top 4. Yes, because when Big Brother comes to do a clean sweep, it wouldn't be anything less than 4 housemates. At least 4 housemates might be going home on Sunday because we are in the 7th week going to the 8th week, 16 housemates. It doesn't really make any sense to have many people like that in the house. That's it from me, guys. Thank you so very much for being part of my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, what exactly are you waiting for? Kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Ezinne Williams. Have yourself a beautiful, wonderful day ahead.